Alright, we got a dilemma. Today we're gonna go to have lunch with my buddies. My buddy is here from Europe and he was really excited to drive this little oxymoron, a Trabant race car. But that's not what we're gonna take to lunch. We're gonna take the bus to lunch. So this bus hasn't run for a little while. Last time I drove it when I did this last video for you, that we were studied both buses and then we took this one for a ride. So today we're gonna take it a little bit further. We're gonna go to a buffet and then we're gonna go to Buc-ee's. So it starts with putting the batteries back in. The batteries were charged for a long time and they're ready to go. I'm gonna clean off the terminals and put them back into these two holes. It's kind of a challenging thing, but once we do it, the two of us, then that would be fine. Starting with these batteries, I'm just gonna clean the terminals with this battery terminal cleaner, and then we're gonna throw it right into those big holes over there. You guys can see that the ground terminal is go right on the ground right next to it. This bus was modified. Originally it was a positive earth, but now it's just like any modern vehicle. So at first I'm gonna put the positive cables on, so if I would touch the body, then it's not gonna get all kind of sparks, and then once it's done, then I'm gonna put the negative on. So first always I put the positive on, then I'm gonna put the negative on. You can see it here. They're not connected yet. All right, now that we squared away the electric question, now we're gonna look at liquids. Yeah, you don't want to leave without oil. My dog just found just the right spot to hang out here. So first thing first, here's this mighty 671 engine, 6 cylinders, 71 cubic inches, with a blower. Now I learned it's not a supercharger, it's a blower. Thank you very much for those of you who commented on this. So first we're gonna check the oil level, and it's definitely not full. So I'm gonna have to add some to it. Now I know that part. And then the transmission fluid, if I can get it out. And transmission fluid is full. That's fine. Nicely went back. And the next thing to do is to check how much fuel we got in it. And there is a gauge on it which has never worked. So what I'm using nowadays is we're gonna stick it with a hose. So we're just gonna have one of these hoses, then stick it in until it hits the bottom. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got some in it, but not much. Now we know. And now we're gonna put some, we're gonna check the water level. There's the water level. And it's there. So we just need to add a little oil and we're good to go. I know you're gonna ask what kind of oil do I put in it. I'm gonna get all kind of comments. This is what I put in it. Tell me what you think about it. Is it good? Is it bad? I have a friend who was a mechanic on a bus just like this since he was like 15 years old, and now he just retired. I got this bus from him in Denver. He told me to use this one and nothing else. Now that we checked all the liquids, it's time to start the thing. Let's climb in and see if it starts. First thing first, we gotta make sure that it's in neutral, which I checked. We got volts over there. Then we're gonna turn on the engine stop, run and stop. It's gonna start if you don't put that on. It's a air actuated shut off relay. So this one needs to be on, and then let's see what happens. Yep, that was not much. Clearly there is either no connection or we have low battery. So now we're gonna get the voltmeter and start measuring. Well, we are back at the battery box, and as it turns out, this one only got 8 volts in it. This one had 12.5, so this one is charged, this one is not. So I got other batteries. We're gonna replace this one, and meanwhile we're gonna just charge it a little bit with the charger. Well, we got another battery in it. It was showing 12.85 volts. The bottom one 12.75, so I think we have a better chance to start this sucker now. Well, take 2. Let's try it again. See if it starts now. Now it's going to show me more volts. See what happens now. Alright, now we got oil pressure and we also got voltage. So now we're just gonna have to wait for the air pressure to build up. Well, she doesn't really want to go anywhere right now. The gas pedal's stuck. It was the same way when I bought the vehicle, and I have a feeling that it's stuck where it comes out. So this one works, that's fine. But over there, I think it's stuck, this part is stuck. So we're gonna free it up and then we can keep going. So there is that piece where I think it's rotten. There's some additional parts what may need greased up. We greased it up and it works just fine. Actually, we oiled it up. So I guess it's time to go. Well, take 3. Let's see what happens now. Next thing you gotta do is set up the suspension. Somebody built this box here where you can adjust each suspension individually, so now we can pump it up. I guess this one needs some and this one needs some, the rest are okay. So we're just gonna pump up the suspension. Also put in a brake in it, so I can just do a parking brake start with this. That works pretty good. Please remember, if you have an old bus like this, it's not like any new vehicle. So the new trucks, the air pressure keeping the brake shoes apart, and when the air pressure departs or there's a line ruptures or something happens, they automatically basically lock the wheel. In this one, it's just like a normal old juice brake system, but it's got air in it. So basically it works until the air is there. Once the air is gone, there's nothing to push the shoes apart. So the only thing you can do at that point is to use the engine brake and use the handbrake, and it's very, very important to let the handbrake go before you go. So we're just about ready to move, so I'm gonna let the parking brake go. That's an important thing to remember, otherwise the shoes will catch on fire in the back as you start going. Let's go.
Gotta go back to New Mexico, where my true love waits for me. Gotta go to a gal that I know, and A-L-B-U-Q-U-E or Q-U-E. Gonna take that old to our nest in the west. That's the new address for me. Gonna burn up the baby, Albuquerque, Albuquerque, here I come on the Cheyenne.
Now my friend's gonna try to drive this thing. First we need to push the clutch in, put in first gear, and then add a little gas, slowly let the clutch out. And the first gear is only just to make the whole thing move.
I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the one she loves best. Cause she's got a lot of mail from
Too much gas.
me. I'm the one guy she knew who knew how
And that's
to
it,
spell.
second gear. Clutch in, clutch out. There you go. Add gas, full gas. That's first gear. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Add gas and add the gas. There you go. And now just add gas. Full blast. Full blast because we're going uphill.
Albuquerque, Albuquerque,
Signal to the
here I
left.
come on the Cheyenne Express. Got a letter near my heart from my sweetest one, and the letter near my heart says,
And now fourth gear.
yes, I'm the one, I'm the one.
There we go.
I'm the one
A
she
little bit
loves
nicer
best.
with the clutch,
Cause
please.
she got a lot of mail from me.
And off we go.
I'm the one guy she knew who knew how to spell.
And there is my beautiful bus. I promise, I'll fix it up, make it look pretty. So far my friend doing pretty well with this. He actually has driver's licenses in Hungary to drive anything, pretty much anything. All the trucks, buses, whatever it is, you need special licenses for all, and he made it to a point to make licenses, to take license courses to everything what there is possible to drive in Hungary. Fortunately in Kentucky you don't need any special driver's license to drive any RVs, so I don't have any of that. I can drive an Airbus, but that's basically it. But the bus runs great, it's got a lot of torque in it. Looks like we're going 54. Unfortunately my speedometer is not working, but it looks like air pressure is good, charging is good, oil pressure is good, so everything is fine in it. Now we're gonna go pick up my friend Mac, and then he's gonna come with us to have lunch. So we're gonna pick up my buddy Mac. He's coming out over there, and he's bringing a chair for himself so he can actually sit somewhere. There he is. All right, we just picked up Mac. Say hi. So now we are three of us. We're gonna go and find a place to have lunch. All right, we got off the freeway. And now we're gonna find a place to have lunch. We call it the Redneck Buffet. This is our place for lunch. Home cooking, smokehouse.
Bill Bam, thank you, ma'am. Kisses taste like candy jam. You can see what a fool I am when your lips meet mine. Bill Bam, baby, let me have some fun. Won't you give me more than one? Lord, I love you, sugar plum. Look out now, 'cause here I come.
Another nice piece of dirt is still here.
I
guess nobody took it. Maybe it didn't start for anyone. Well, we stopped to put a little new fuel in it because that fuel was probably a good 8 months old. And then I think I'm just gonna put in like for $100 and then off we go. gear is only to make the bus move, then the second gear. And now we can add a little bit more gas to it. Clutch out, third gear, and off we go. Yeehaw!
Keep your foot hard on the pedal. Son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
I need to stop in Buc-ee's, but it's such a long line and everybody's here, we just give up on it.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on, he's hot on your trail, and he ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
Look down.
So you do that downshift with no clutch?
No, there is clutch. On the way home we came into town to look at my buddy's 73 bus. And look at that, he actually painted with a roller and it looked really nice from the outside. Don't go too close, but from a distance, even from like walking by it, it looks pretty cool. Look at that. I'm gonna go inside and check it out. He keeps it next to his hardware store. Look at that. Absolutely no overnight parking except this one.
But you can still strap it in, just like the table here. Those are transport seat bus seats, brand new.
Look at this. He
And,
just
you
built
strap
this.
into those. Ooh,
There's a
sick.
nice couch.
So I drive. You can sit at the table and drink.
This is where the kitchen is. You got an oven, a stove. You got oops, I don't even know how to open it. There it is. Oh, there is a washing machine, a washer dryer. Yeah. This is where the shower is. Yeah, he fixed it up too. I think I need to do something like this. And then the toilet. He says there is the fart zone. Enter at your own risk. And then here's the back part, the bedroom. You can hang out pretty nicely.
Homemade table, bought me a piece of plywood, and wrapped it with some metal.
Oh, he did this one. He did the table.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of them eventually if I have this bus long enough, and just put a split or mini in here, and that way I can just close up that hole in the ceiling. And
He's gonna show us the generator. This is huge.
yeah, it is.
Next to it here is the gray tank and the
It is my-
water tank.
I got white and black, man. for the
So
other one,
this is where it sucks the air in, right?
it sucks it in on the sides.
And
There's
then
radiators there, and it blows it in and blows it down from here. It's a squirrel cage fan and blows it down onto the engine.
and the suicide belt.
And then there's 2 electric fans, which I don't even know if they work. They evacuate the air out.
And it's got a blower in the middle.
Yep.
Huh.
It also has a Jake brake on it.
Now this is a lot more of a bus than mine, for sure.
It's
What do I?
more of a bus than I wanted, though, actually. But
I still like mine. It's cute and it's round.
Stop by the roadside, hear the kid down on the side. I gotta stop by the roadside, throw the kid down in the side. It's always my guess move, always something wrong, and I want, drive this truck no more. Slip on my walking shoes, grab my suitcase and I'm gone. Gonna slip on my walking shoes, grab my suitcase and I'm gone. I'm gonna reach me the next ride coming. Don't care where it goes, and I want, drive this truck no more. Buy me a first-class ticket and catch a fast train side. Gotta buy me a first-class ticket and catch a fast train side. There were moments when, but the long since gone. Now gonna let in the Italian sun, and I drive this truck no more.
This was a very nice spring day. I really enjoyed every minute of it. So now after every ride, we gotta let the water down in the back. There's a big container, and here it is. I'm gonna do this without the camera because it's splashing stuff everywhere. So anyhow, thank you for watching. See you guys with something new next Friday. Bye.